Let's rock and roll, Chin.
Let's do this, bro.
What's good, brother? You met my dad.
Your dad was fantastic.
Papa Shapel.
Met Papa Shapel.
Was he wearing a hat?
He was wearing a hat.
He's always dressed.
He's always dressed. He had some jewelry on. A great guy. And by the way, you sound a lot like him.
I know.
They look similar.
He's a chip off the old block.
Did you get a pic with him?
I don't need a
video
test.
with him too and sent it to Chappelle.
Oh yeah, I posted it.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's just them meeting.
Oh, he's great, man.
Yeah, he's a great dude, huh?
He loves you, man. He's so proud of you.
You guys got to like
Yeah,
talk.
it was so moving to me.
He came to the green room?
Yeah, he said to me, my son's got such guts, man. I would never have had the kind of guts he had.
Oh, is that what he said?
And I said to him, yeah, but you and your example and what you went through might be the reason he's a comic. So everybody contributes, man.
I thought this was your dad's Instagram. Like, Jesus Christ, he posts a lot of you.
That'd be funny.
Get off his nuts, man.
Yeah, man, he's great. He's great, man.
He's a great dude, man.
Yeah.
He was so stoked to meet you. He messaged me this morning. He goes, man, you got some good people in your life, man. I'm proud of you, what you're doing. He goes, but enough with the emotional shit. What's good this morning? Like that's cool. Just how he is. Like,
let me see a video, Chin.
Yeah.
Oh, his Cardinals hat's lit. That's his buddy.
That's right. We're just hanging out.
Shapel, be good to Bryan, man. Bryan, he's your dad's age, man.
Yeah, we do sound alike. It's kind of crazy.
How old's your dad?
He's younger than you.
He's younger than us.
I think he's younger than you.
That's hard.
Yeah, because he was like, y'all the same. I was like, I don't think y'all the same age. He's young because he had me. Yeah, he had me and my brother young.
Yeah.
I think when my brother was born,
50.
I think he was like 17. He was in juvie.
So he's about 40.
He was in juvie when my mom was pregnant.
Okay. Your dad's probably 40-something.
No, he's not 40
Mid-40s.
No,
47?
he's in his 50s. I think he's 50.
Is he?
Oh, you're 35.
He might be 52.
He'd be 52. He's 52.
He's 52. Yeah,
So
he's 52.
About 3 years.
Oh, so
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah, he's 52.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, let me tell you something, all right? I want both of you to know this.
Yeah.
Springfield, Missouri.
dude, you've said this about every
Fucking-
market
Hold
you've
on.
ever
No,
been to.
I'm not,
Wait, tell me
I'm
about
telling you.
Tell me
Because you want to know why I said about this one? It's because I had low expectations. Because I was like, Springfield,
Sure.
never.
Yeah.
No. Popping.
Poppin'.
Lit.
Really?
Lit. Tom Segura was doing the theater like right across the street from me or
Okay.
whatever.
And it's a improv, or what is the
No,
venue?
it's called Blue Room Comedy Club, right? I think it seats about like 2-something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, you know, like when we went to Boise,
Yeah.
they were just,
Yeah.
that's how it is there. I don't know if it's something with the smaller towns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, a lot of big guys don't go through there, I'm guessing.
Yeah, so like, I mean, listen, if I did well there, I can only imagine what y'all would do
Saturday
in that market.
in Arizona at Stand Up Live. And Ali McCoskey jumped on for a guest set. She killed
great.
it.
Yeah.
Luis, Kevin Mack, everybody agreed. I don't know if I've ever had crowds that electric. I actually don't know.
On Saturday.
Yeah.
The first show was so crazy. Sometimes it's so weird how a crowd can be.
Just depends.
It's literally like they're on Adderall or something.
Yeah.
You know, it was just unbelievable.
Just everything.
and sometimes that is, but places like Springfield, they don't get a lot of comedy maybe. And when you show
That's what I'm
up,
thinking.
Yeah, I don't know. It was in like
I'm doing it. I've been avoiding
they have
it. I'm
like
doing
a
it.
downtown. No, I'm telling you, Brian.
I'm gonna do it.
You will really love it. They have a nice little. It's not a big downtown.
Yeah.
I like
It's
the
smaller
small
than-
town
Yeah,
vibe.
the smaller
They'll
downtown.
surprise you. Those towns
great
will surprise
coffee
you.
shops, great
That's my
restaurants.
vibe.
Because
That's
that's what
my
they. I
vibe.
think that's what they kind of like.
Yeah.
Since
Daddy
it's like
likes.
small town, why don't we have like good food and like good
Yeah,
Missouri-
there's no
Missouri.
chains.
dope bar? There's a bar called JOB or something like that.
You went to the bar?
Huh?
You went to the bar?
With my buddy, with my guy that opens for me.
Okay.
But they had great food
Missouri's
there.
got
so
some
like,
great little towns.
and their thing there is cashew chicken. They're known for their cashew chicken. That's what they're known for.
An Asian dish?
I find chicken boring.
That's what they told me. You know. But I actually had a really good time there.
I thought I was going to cheat on my diet at Hattie B's in Nashville. Cause,
You didn't?
Oh, did
Are you
you?
still doing
That hot
crap?
chicken?
Still on it. Brian Dorfman brought Hattie B's for everybody in the green room. And I was like, oh, now's the time.
Yeah.
And I took one small bite and I'm like, I'm just not feeling it.
Yeah.
And so Jay ate mine.
So now you've been on meat and whiskey for how long now?
2 months.
Okay, that's it. I feel a
No,
little longer.
well, when did I do? When was Stuff Matters? Was it in January?
Yeah.
End of January?
That was January. Yeah,
So
yeah.
longer than that. 2.5.
No, was it
No,
January?
no, yeah, it was January because
End
it
of
was around
January.
your birthday.
Yeah, that's
Because that was the thing. We were like, we're doing this
Okay.
for our birthdays.
Yeah, so about 2.5 months.
Wow.
I mean, but I did cheat last night on my girls' Mexican food, and it's been problems ever since. I don't feel
stomach
good.
is fucked up. Yeah, I bet.
I don't want to cheat.
When beans and peppers get into
no,
the mix.
it was the fried, like the tortillas and stuff, because I had carbs and all. My God.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, it'll bloat you up too.
Not fun.
No, it's a problem.
Nashville was great though.
Yeah,
you look like you're having a blast.
Yeah, so much fun. Theo popped in. DeStefano, Jeff Dye was there.
Yeah.
Jelly Roll came. Got everybody hammered.
He looks smaller.
Sure.
What?
Yeah. No.
Am I tripping? No, he does. Bro, then the last time I saw him.
By the way, go back to.
I don't know.
You did Bussin' With The Boys with Will Compton, our boy Will, and
Taylor.
Oh, yeah. I saw your comment,
now that guy
Bryan.
Taylor. Now take a look at Brendan.
Well, he's a Pro Bowl offensive left tackle.
Look at that guy. He
He's
makes
huge.
you look very small. How tall is that guy?
6'6", probably?
6'7".
I mean,
he played at University of Michigan. Dude, he's a all-pro dude. Yeah, he's a monster.
he's a monster.
They're show. Those boys are
That's a big boy.
Those boys are game changing. What they're doing, they take the bus now and they go to the spring camps of the football team.
Oh,
they're
shit.
in Nebraska, University of Nebraska last week. They're in Michigan this week.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a
they're
dope
game
set.
I
changing.
love Will. How great is Will?
The
Great
best.
guy. Just
His
a
wife's
great guy.
due any day now.
Really?
Any day now.
Wow.
And they're through
Yeah, he's-
Barstool?
They're through Barstool. Yeah, they're doing their thing. Yeah, they're
Wow.
they're crushed.
Good
They have
for
a new
them.
facility now.
Yeah.
So cool, man.
You still go inside the bus, but last time we were literally outside in the Nashville hot sun, and they had no AC. I was like,
Can't have
dude,
that.
we're dying.
Yeah, you can't have that.
So, but now they really stepped their game up, man. Yeah, those boys are crushing it.
Good for
Jelly Roll. I warned everybody in the green room. I said, Jelly is going to offer you more alcohol than you've ever seen in your life. You got to say no.
Yeah.
You can have one or two. You got to say no. Nobody listens.
No.
David threw up. Brother threw
What?
up. Jay was.
threw
Jay
up?
was-
Everybody got drunk.
Jay missed the Bussin' With The Boys. Jeff was hammered.
So now,
then
what
the-
we-
Jeff can drink.
And I went home early, like went to the Soho House in Nashville. And I was like, all right, I'm out of here. Like, where you going? I'm like, dude, I got to be up at 8 to do a pod. I got this appearance for my whiskey. I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't be out, man.
well, Daddy did.
Everybody else stayed.
Yeah. I ended up doing Sugar Sean's podcast. We had a blast. He's fucking great. Tim
Yeah, he's
Welch
the
is
best.
great. They're fucking. I had a good podcast with those guys. I had a lot of fun, and he's gonna be. He's a very, very smart guy. Look at him. He's a silly goose. Always dressed like that.
He's negotiating his contract right now
Really?
Really?
with the UFC himself. He's doing it himself.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
they
he's-
brought me to the weight room.
He's doing it himself, man.
Damn.
Yeah, he's
He
a beast.
is, yeah.
Did you see your boy Khalil Rountree?
Yeah.
Did you see his interview?
Yeah.
Powerful.
Powerful.
I didn't.
Very, very
He's
emotional.
he's on food truck. Khalil's gonna be on food
oh,
truck.
he's going to be on food truck?
Wait, why was it
When?
emotional?
I'll
Soon.
play it real quick.
Really
Oh,
soon.
wow.
Let me see it.
Probably,
Yeah,
probably
dude.
Friday.
Yeah, I texted him right after because I was in the green room. It was right before I went on stage.
I didn't pay attention. Did he retire, Chappelle? Is that his last one? I thought that
No,
was his
no.
last one.
He said I want to tell my story. He goes, I want to tell my story.
So Brian, just so you know, he was like bullied. He was 300 pounds. When I met him, he was selling fight gear
Well, do the one
from
right
the
after the fight,
OTM
Chan.
fight shop in Huntington Beach.
Wait, so
He wasn't
this is the
even
one
a
Brandon's
fighter
talking about.
Really?
He was huge. 300 pounds. He's jacked now.
Yeah.
Wow.
You've seen him before, B.
I have.
Yeah.
I just have one question for you, man. For the next Khalil that's maybe sitting on his couch right now, a little bit overweight, what's your message to him?
He just got a knockout win, too. Destroy the guy.
Oh yeah.
It might sound a bit cliche or we've heard this before, but like your life matters.
Wow. Wow. Jesus. He's thinking about all the shit he had to face to get
Yeah.
there. All
Dude,
the
he
shit
was
he went through.
300
matters.
pounds. Bullied, all that shit.
God, you gotta love this guy.
Yeah, he's
You
the
can be
best.
special. You can be strong. You can be seen. You can be heard.
Jesus.
Life is beautiful. If you make it that way, doesn't have to be how everybody else makes it seem. Stick around. Stick around another day. I would have a lot of things like that to say, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Crazy, huh?
Fuck.
Yeah.
I know.
How do you not love a guy like that?
know.
How do you not love somebody?
know.
Like
You
that
like
vulnerable?
when you see that kind of moment where he just pauses, you just all the things he went through.
no.
It's just like
That's the
boom.
journey. That's the journey.
The thing about
Just
the
right
discipline
there.
it took for him to get
Oh my
there,
god! Like
dude.
from
300 legit
300 pounds.
And you
Have
know,
you ever seen the before and after pics? Bring that shit up, Jim.
I'm not. But have you?
Yeah.
You know, and by the way, is there any way to avoid that journey to become a complete human being too? It's like there's something so beautiful about that struggle, man. This is
Look
something
at him.
beautiful about.
Look
it.
at that,
Oh, I've
dude.
seen this. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
He
what I
was,
say.
like,
You've
straight.
Wow.
seen him,
He's
Sick.
a fucking stud.
and he fights at 205.
The mustache. What a stud. Come on, man. You got to love
He's
him.
shredding. First team all body now.
Jesus.
Yeah.
First team all body.
Isn't that crazy?
God damn it, dude. I got to start getting some tabs.
Yeah, and he went
Now,
Nutsos.
How
to
long has
train
he
in
been
Thailand.
fighting?
Yeah, went to Thailand.
Yep.
Yeah, he's been fighting for a while now.
I think he said it's 12 years.
Yeah, he's a
he's
stud.
been
Super stud.
fighting.
unreal.
And
For some reason, I thought he was talking about retiring. This was his last one. Am I right?
He
Jim?
did mention retiring.
He's a 205 or is he
Yeah, but now he's
205.
talking about he's gonna continue.
yeah,
So nuts, man. That body,
that fight was crazy,
nut, dude. He beat
God.
the
I didn't
shit
see
out of him.
dude.
He pride style kicked him and just, I mean,
And then dude got up and then he
just
just
vicious.
got him with a good,
Yeah, vicious.
yeah.
Fuck around.
Super vicious.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, he's
Now,
such a good person, though.
Yeah, such a good guy. Like
Speak-
just
You still talk to him?
all the time.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
dude.
I text him right after his interview, and he texted me back and stuff, and just been chopping it up with him. Like I don't know. I remember when I first initially heard about him, it was just like fans tagging me in his
Because he's into punk rock and all
yeah.
that shit.
So fans were
Oh,
tagging me in
yes.
his post, and then he started following me. I started following him, and then we just became
So
homies.
cool, man.
Yeah,
Funny, huh?
he's a good dude.
Speaking of violence, I had a
You
bit of
did?
an experience. I trained, but I trained in firearms this weekend.
And how'd you do?
What is
Well,
it? So what is it? It's
so
like
now-
a simulation bee?
Yeah, so a guy named Travis Haley has Haley Strategics. I
Yeah.
sent these videos to Rogan. I have a bunch of them, and Rogan was like, "I'm getting one of these things in my house." This is a
wouldn't want
simulator
one in my
that
house,
they
but yeah.
train you on if you're a SWAT guy, special forces guy, where they teach you, they can put you in any kind of situation, right? Any kind of like situation, active shooter situation, in a dark room, in a house, in a movie theater. And the laser on the bullet, the laser and is perfectly accurate. It's exactly like shooting a gun.
Did you get to pick what situation bee?
No, I did not. They don't tell you. And,
Okay.
oh, by the way, one other thing. You're wearing a 10,000 volt contraption on your naked skin. So if you get shot
You feel
and
it.
you don't kill the guy, and sometimes a guy can have a bulletproof vest on, you're gonna get shocked for 2.5 seconds, and it fucking
Do you really?
sucks.
You really feel it?
Well, you'll see. Well, you'll see what happens to me here.
Hell no.
But they take you through this whole thing. Now I don't know what's going on. Watch this.
They're just like, all right, you're up, buddy,
Yeah,
and you
watch.
didn't know you're gonna be in a movie theater.
Nope, nothing. Watch.
Why are you,
And now-
why are you standing?
I
There?
know, right? Oh, this would make me puke.
Well, because you're nervous. If I get shot, I'm gonna get shocked the fuck.
Parasympathetic, right? Engage your vagus nerve. Calm down.
Here's Travis teaching me how to breathe and shit. See that thing on my back right there? That's a hostage situation.
See? Think about what your eyes are doing right now.
You see how the blood
This
hits
is
so
stressful.
intense.
This is fucking.
I don't know if I want this in my
Dude,
life.
this is they train you and it's so scary. Now it's all. Now I'm walking. Watch this.
B, it's 360 or it's 180. Is there stuff behind you?
It's almost 360.
Every fucking thing in the world like the Matrix right now.
There's a screen behind me and everything.
Now, B, if you shoot an innocent person running, will they fall down?
Yes, which I did. I shot a cop. I shot a cop. Yeah, watch.
Unreal.
So watch. Yeah, watch. So watch. I'm being distracted. Watch.
Be weird being hired to play these actors.
See, I shot him this time. See, that guy was coming at me with a gun, but it was a cop.
You shot him?
First time.
Oh,
Brian's talking
it's not
back to
on
the-
film right now.
See that guy shot at me, and I almost killed him down there.
Cop got hit on that one.
Cop
Killed
got
the cop.
hit, Brian.
Killed the cop. No, I didn't kill the cop.
intense.
No, I'm good here. I'm good here so far. Now, I don't know what the fuck is going to happen. Now, remember, if I get hit, that thing is going to shock me so badly. See? This is what cops deal with. This is what SWAT team guys, this is what special forces guys, and you can do this with an M16 or M4, and it's got a really crazy charge. It's so addictive. It's crazy. Now, look, it's darkness. Watch.
Lighting just went into a mesopic lighting condition. Your eyes are adjusting.
What if this is a 27-minute video, Brian doing this?
Oh my God, Brian!
You shot her?
No, no, the guy shot her. The guy from behind.
Run after her, run after her, run after her.
This is one of those simulations they do. Now watch. It's really loud too. You can't tell here. It's really loud. So everything, and they measure everything that you're doing. You're breathing and everything.
About to be presented with.
Now watch this.
The outdoor world now.
No, you're outdoors.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Too late. Party's over, everyone.
See, he had a gun. Now watch this shit. Watch this.
Okay. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Oh, she was a. You tossed it off.
So bad, dude. I killed her though. I fucking got her.
She was a bad guy?
Yeah, I got her, but she got me first. But I got her, but dude, look at how I'm sweating. Look at how I'm sweating. That shit burned me. My back was burning for 2 hours after that. My back was still
was that
burning.
bad?
Yeah, it's that bad. And then I do another one where I got fucking caught too.
Yeah.
So what they do is they do
intense,
this. Yeah,
man.
they go. You hear the dispatch, and it says in the second one I did, the dispatch says shooter bulletproof vest. So I hear shooter. But then what happens is the woman comes running out and she goes, she's screaming, they're in there, they're in there. I didn't hear they. So I thought there was one dude. So I killed the one dude who had, with a headshot. He had a bulletproof vest, so I had to get his head. And then I was like, I got him. And the fucking
relaxed.
Yeah, I relaxed, and the guy discharged a shotgun, and I go like that. Like as I'm dying, I fucking went boom, boom, and I caught him in the head as I died. It was good. So while I was being shocked, I got that motherfucker.
That shock treatment look intense as fuck.
What other,
You get so
what
addicted.
other scenarios was there?
Every scenario you can imagine, they'll put you in, and they can control it. So they can put like a cop who comes in, they can put a guy who shoots you. They can do.
Is it different every time?
Every time. And they
So
want
if I go through it, I'm not gonna like I saw that. I'm not
you'll
gonna
get.
expect-
There are infinite numbers of this. This is what.
crazy.
Yeah, this guy Travis. So this guy Travis Haley is. He's a very quiet guy. This dude's not going to tell you anything about what he did, but he was recon Marine, and then he went on to do other shit. You know, one of those guys. And I know about him because he was the Blackwater sniper. He was the guy they caught. Bring up Blackwater sniper on YouTube. Are we allowed to show this on YouTube?
No,
Probably not.
Not Blackwater sniper, even though it's okay. No. He was the first guy to go viral during the Iraq War, where he and like 6 other dudes.
If it was on Twitter,
just bring up Blackwater sniper so you can see what the fuck he was doing. And they actually caught him. He didn't know what he was doing. He was just all he was doing was work, and he was holding off. He was holding off 1,600 insurgents. They were trying to close in right here, and he's just taking these guys out. And this went viral.
Yeah, we won't be able to use any of this.
But just watch what he's doing here. He's just taking dudes out. Because they're trying to come in on him. They were everywhere. The Mahdi army.
You got a group of 3. They're all running now.
And he was recon.
He's
So they call them the Jack.
Yeah.
They call them Jacks of all trades. So they can do underwater shit. They can do sniper stuff. They're all There are only, I believe, in these recon guys, there are only something like 100 of those or 300.
Yeah, okay.
Of those, period.
The level of calmness he has to have right now.
A whole different thing. That's where Delta gets their guys.
They're in Iraq. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is no joke, man.
The way he's just like.
It just goes on and on. But this went, like you can hear him talking. This went viral because then there's a second part. There's a whole bunch of video on this guy and his team doing crazy shit. But again, you meet him and he's a very successful businessman now. He's got all this stuff, but dude, it's called Haley Strategics.
How long
I'm gonna hook you up.
How long has he been? Yeah, I'm in.
You and Rogan, when you guys go there, Rogan's like, I want to go.
April 14th.
Yeah. I said to Travis, I go, Rogan wants one in his studio, and Travis is like, I can make it happen. But dude,
I wouldn't want that in my studio.
It's such a good thing to practice, though. It actually is, because it teaches you how to kind of stay calm in every weird situation.
Like alertness.
But you actually learn a lot about yourself too. Like you learn a lot. It's really interesting.
That makes sense.
Yeah. because what they always try to do is that the biggest problem with teaching SWAT or anybody in combat situations is you can't mimic combat. It's like what you always say. There's training, sparring, and then there's an actual fight, right?
Yep.
And it's a little bit like that, like where they're always trying to figure out a way to get you to be able to see shit that your eye reacts way faster than your body. So what they want you to do is your body and your eye to do it together.
Yeah.
Your mind works really quickly, but you'll do crazy shit. And a lot of cops and a lot of people in those situations, people don't realize, if you don't train all the time, and even then you shoot,
freeze up,
you shoot civilians. That's why when there's an active shooter situation, they always say you should carry a gun in case you're there. You know what happens? If I'm there and I'm in a mall and there's an active shooter situation, I'm like, I'm gonna do that. I'm trained. I'm gonna kill this guy. When cops come into that arena, when they shoot you right away.
Yep.
You're done because they're like, he's the shooter. They don't know. So there's all. So the other thing they'll teach you is to keep your gun concealed while you're doing that shit.
Come?
It's all that stuff. It's 1,000 things, man. It's 1,000. Oh, here's the other fucking crazy thing. They'll have a guy. There's a woman at an ATM machine.
Okay.
And my buddy Kevin's like there, and the guy gets out. You see the car pull up. There's a driver. Actually, it's on video. There's a driver, and then there's a dude who gets out, and you see the guy walking up to the girl, and he looks at you, and he goes, "Don't get involved." And he goes over, and next thing you know, Kevin's like, "What the fuck?" And he pulls out a knife. And he's got it there, and I'm like, shoot her, shoot him. And Kevin's like, what the, hey. And the guy just stabs her, and she's dead.
Too late.
Too late.
Yeah.
So then they do the same scenario with me. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. Guy comes out. I see him going. He goes, don't get him out. I pull my gun. The minute he gets that woman, boom, 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 I blast him. I'm like, you're fucking dead. Here was the problem. That time, guy didn't have a knife.
Oh
man.
He didn't have a knife. I was so jacked up.
But what do you do?
What do you do?
What do you do?
And he said that could have been a guy's. That was an Uber. Why was he in the back seat? I go because he was trying to. He goes, or it was an Uber.
Yeah.
And he goes, he was going over there to tell his wife, hey, what the hell? I've been calling you. Where were you? And you just shot an innocent man. And so they teach you that shit. And unless you are
Tough
trained in
gig.
that, being a cop and being
What's even crazy
first
is
responder is
I'll
very
see
hard.
that helps, but even that,
Of course.
It's still like.
But the more you
reps.
the more you inoculate yourself to stressful situations, the more training you have, the safer you're going to be and the better you're going to be in those situations. And the less likely somebody innocent's going to die. But dude, you got to see everything. It's like being a quarterback. Like a quarterback can read a field in split-second time.
Yeah.
They teach you that kind of
the cops and everyone using his
not
facility?
enough, but yes, he does very well.
The Navy SEALs.
He does very well, yeah.
I bet.
But they're probably not enough.
Does he have like multiple things going on, or is it just that simulation?
Which
right
multiple
there?
things
It's
going
probably
on.
pretty expensive though, too.
Yeah.
I
would
mean, our
imagine.
government could afford it, but
Yeah. Well, you also learn there's so much to when you see those dudes, when you see those guys shoot, like
they're on it.
they can hit you with a headshot. You can be this close to somebody in a hostage situation. Bop, bop, bop. They with their eyes open. Bop, 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 bop. I mean, and you can throw them. in any
Did he do a
situation.
run?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
I saw the one. I saw his buddy who he trained, who wrestled at Purdue, but just a strapping young kid,
Yeah.
a military kid. Dude, I thought I was a big deal. I was kind of happy with my shots. And then I
That's all
saw
those guys
him.
do. Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Different fucking level.
oh, dude, and you don't know what's going to happen. One dude, there's a kid. The kid shoots. The kid pulls the gun out, and there's a girl on the back of this 4-wheeler. Now the kid shoots, and one dude. Now the one guy shot the kid. Right? He's just that good. But there's this one SWAT guy they put in the simulator, and you know what he did? He dove behind the tractor. And the guy goes, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I'm not shooting the kid. I'm getting behind a tractor. I'm going to let him shoot at me and drive away."
Oh, that's pretty badass.
That's a badass motherfucker. That guy knew, even in simulation, not to kill a
take
kid.
out the kid?
And
Yeah.
he dove behind the fucking
And let him get away.
He
But
didn't
in
get
the simulation,
electrocuted.
is he like jumping on the ground?
No, he didn't get He
Yeah, but
dove.
is he like, huh?
One dude dove through the screen because you're so afraid you're going to get shocked. That shock,
Yeah,
that
I
fucking
hate that.
10,000
Oh, of course,
volts
yeah.
sucks. But it makes it so much more fun.
It looked more
It has
intense
to be
than the
like-
fucking Tough Mudder shock too.
I don't know. They both suck.
It's-
You're wet doing
It
Tough
sucks.
I don't like that shit.
I don't either. It's
I hate that shit.
But when you go there, you're gonna love it. You got to do
Yeah.
it because
Is it close to? Is it?
Yeah, where is-
Yeah, it's 20 minutes away
Okay.
from where you are.
Yeah, I'm
but
down
it's
for that.
so worth it because he's a great guy and
Yeah.
they have scientists there. So when you go there, they have a bunch of scientists that will study your breathing, your parasympathetic response,
While you're
your
going through all
eye,
that?
how your eye tracks.
That's actually
and you
pretty
can
dope.
get better
Yeah.
and better.
It'd
at
be
it.
cool to see whose heart rate
Yeah,
gets
there
all
it is.
crazy.
What's that called? Is it Haley?
Haley Strategic.
Yeah, Haley Strategic.
What a badass concept.
But the story I
It
won't
can't
say
be
on.
cheap.
I won't say the story on. But he created this company, and the story made me and Kevin. I was trying not to cry when he told me the story.
Why
And
you
he
created
got
it?
choked up.
Why you created it?
Yeah, he had a moment in combat, and I won't. It's not my place to say, but it was. I was trying not to cry. He told me the story. I could see him get choked up. Kevin was like, "Dude, I was about to cry." I go, "Tell me about
One
it."
of his
dude."
buddies died?
It's a thing. I'll tell you off the air. But it was so powerful for him that he decided I have a liability in combat, and I need to figure out a way to make sure that I can train people not to react certain ways. Fuck, man.
Jesus.
Good guy, man.
Yeah,
yeah.
Good
Intense.
fucking guy.
Where'd you stay at in Phoenix?
I stayed at the Palomar, but
Oh,
from now on,
you know that's where I used to work, right?
I know,
That's
dude.
right.
Yep.
I know that's where I met you.
Valet
Yep.
alum.
From now on,
Valet alumni.
from now on, Daddy stays in Scottsdale. There's no reason to stay anywhere else. I'm staying
No,
in old
Scottsdale's
Scottsdale,
great.
right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Why you want to stay out there?
better.
It's nice at the
You like it out
restaurants.
there?
And it's
I'm a
little
bougie
more-
guy.
Yeah.
You like it's the
Me,
bougie.
me and Brennan did bougie.
no, that's fair.
We like our
That's fair.
restaurants, our coffee shops.
Yeah.
I like.
Dude,
some
we stayed
activity.
at Airbnb in Nashville. Here's the problem with Airbnb is there's no like official committee on the ratings and reviews.
Yeah.
So we stay in this dope place, but it's off the busiest road in fucking Nashville. It faces the road, dude.
Big problem.
Like I don't know why they just don't be like, hey, great place. If you're here to party and stuff, this is perfect. But if you're trying to sleep or get rest, this ain't the place.
Did you read the reviews though? Or?
Yeah, Jay read them. There's no one because everyone's
why they
'cause
don't say
They're
that.
young
Yeah.
and they're drunk. They
well,
don't care.
but no, it's not even that because if you leave a negative review and then they'll come after you and leave negative reviews, so nothing's honest on there. Really.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh,
they need like an overall sanctioned body, like an official review, like great place on a busy road.
Yeah, I've been burned.
Because you don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
They
you
don't
don't know.
say
Yeah.
anything.
I've been
Yeah.
burned a lot with
Me too. Oh,
Airbnbs.
dude.
That's my problem with them. It really is.
Yeah,
5
you
out of
rolling
10.
the- rolling
5 out of
the
10 are
dice.
awesome. The
Yeah.
other half are nightmares.
I got one in Miami. This coming.
It's just tough to tell.
Unless you know the city really, really well.
Even if you do then,
You know?
like, yeah, unless it was my hometown. Other than
That's what I'm
that,
saying. Like if it's like if it was in Arizona, I'd be like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah,
But,
it's
like,
a nightmare.
Anywhere else, it's kind of.
I had to buy earplugs.
I
to
mean,
sleep.
I've also gotten some Airbnbs. Really nice house, beautiful house, in the hood.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah, they don't tell you.
No,
They don't
I'm
Well,
like,
that one in Kentucky,
we
that
did
one in
Dallas,
Kentucky,
too.
I was in a fucking behind a train track.
this-
Backyard was a train track.
I think I remember that.
every
Yeah.
2 hours.
That's right. That's right. You sent me a
I posted
video.
that video.
He's I got 2 a.m. Shit.
2 in the morning, 6 in the morning,
Oh,
10 in the.
God.
I mean, it's
Oh,
nuts.
God.
Even when we stayed in Dallas, though, there was gunshots down by that 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
It's like
is
that
down the
right?
street. Yeah.
That's funny because when I was in Dallas, I heard gunshots.
You are?
Yeah, at 2 a.m. Like, and it was a shooting.
Yeah.
Oh, also in Nashville, snow, dumping snow Friday night.
You don't say.
dumping,
Same as Springfield.
dumping snow.
Yeah, that's why I don't live in Nashville.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cold.
That's why Josh left. He was like, dude, I didn't know it's 4 seasons.
I remember going to visit. I was at Wes's house and in Nashville, and I
Wes and
remember,
Jen Brown?
yeah, and I was like, it's so cold here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Beautiful
freezing.
house, but fucking, I was
Freezing.
like, but I can do this anywhere.
Dude, it was 20. It was 20. High of
this East
22 in
Coast.
Springfield.
It's East Coast.
It was fucking.
Yeah,
Coast.
the East Coast. Yeah.
East Coast.
Freezing.
You'll freeze.
It was tough.
Yeah. And Arizona this time of year, great weather.
Perfect.
Now the summer, we're gonna have a little issue.
Summer a little bit, yeah.
Well, you're not going out. It's
can't.
120
Yeah.
degrees.
June, baby.
What was
June,
it like
June
now?
hits hard.
Unbelievable.
Like
Beautiful.
70s?
Yeah, clear skies in 70s.
Yeah, it's been
Fucking
fucking great.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be good when we go there.
When
In
you guys
April?
going?
Yeah.
April
When you-
14th.
April
And
14th.
you're doing stand up live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
April
You're-
14th, 15th,
it's sick.
16th.
You're gonna sell out and you're gonna love it.
Yeah. When am I there, Chen? Yeah, 14th through 16th.
I got Louisville this weekend, everybody. Louisville.
Yeah, let me know how that club is.
I will.
I told you about Blue Room.
I like
when are you
Louisville.
going to Blue Room?
I don't know, sometime in I think
I'm telling you, you're really gonna like it.
I can't wait.
You're really gonna like it.
I had to push it off a bunch of times, but now I'm gonna go.
No, yeah, no, you'll really like it.
Yeah. Good.
They're great out there.
Is that me?
God, Daddy's in
Yeah.
Florida 3 weekends in
Oh,
a
boy.
year.
Oh,
3 weekends
shit.
in a row.
I didn't realize that
Enjoy
was. Well,
that.
I got Miami.
Who's booking
No,
this,
Miami
dude?
Improv 25th, 27th. Then I
Oh,
got
then you-
Tampa.
Oh, you got a little bit
I
of
got
a
some
break.
time. I got Tampa the 15th, 16th.
Still, it's a lot of Florida.
Well, we got some Florida. We got
We're not in a
Bussin.
pandemic anymore, Daddy. There's no reason to keep going to Florida. You know? Everywhere's open.
Yeah.
How about Tiger School today? No mask. First day, no mask.
masks.
Really?
Dude,
My kids too.
whoever says kids aren't stoked, Tiger's like, Dad, I don't need a mask. Like, you don't need a mask, dude. He's like, no way. I'm like,
great
yeah.
is that?
He's like, oh, thank God.
It's always been outrageous that kids had to be in masks.
Nutsos.
So you
Yeah.
go fuck yourself.
Nutsos.
And I think that when are planes going to do away with masks?
It was supposed to be March, I think, like 18th or 19th, but then they extend for another 30 days.
Really?
They say it's TSA is a big reason because they deal with so many people.
Yeah, I get it. But
I don't.
No, I don't
I absolutely do not. No.
Yeah, it's part of being alive and civilization.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that day, though.
You know what sucks though? If you're a kid, because it's up to discretion of the parents. So I would assume 95% of parents are like, no mask. Think about it, if you're the kid where your mom makes you wear a mask.
Yeah, I know. I can't stand
dude.
those people.
No.
They bother me.
Yeah.
The people that when I remember when Gavin Newsom was like, take bites at the
April
table
18th.
in your own home for Thanksgiving. Don't sing. Don't talk
How about Fauci said
and-
no Thanksgiving?
and take your mask down to eat and then
yeah,
put
how
it
about
back
I
up.
piss in your mouth, Newsom? How about that? How about you lower your mask so I could piss
He's
in your
such
mouth?
a douchebag.
Literally the worst.
Like just people like that. He's so insincere. He's just so full of shit.
Well, he's just fucking out of
as
touch
a
with us.
dude.
Yeah.
As a dude.
He's
don't
gonna run for
fucking-
And he's
president.
not like
gonna run for
that
president.
when you hang out with him. So I've never hung out with him.
He's
socially,
gonna run
but
for
I know
president,
people like
Bubba.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Even California
He's
don't really
just
talk
so
about it.
insincere. It's like,
Oh, my
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anyone that fucks with him.
no.
I
but
don't
he should
know
be
anyone that fucks with him.
because in real life, apparently he's a dude. He's a fucking dude.
Okay.
No, he's a
And it's
cock.
like, just be a fucking dude. He's not
He's
that
a soy boy.
But I mean,
He's the
it doesn't matter what we
worst.
say. He don't give a
not a very
fuck.
smart guy.
The worst.
What'd you say?
Not very smart. Good looking guy.
What do you got, Chin? What do you keep eating over there, Chin? What do you got? What's the sound nonstop over there?
You can barely hear
What's
the
the
mics.
sound on the podcast nonstop?
No,
You're
because
eating-
it's
he's eating
boiled
eggs.
eggs. That's why I had to get it further from you guys because it can
I don't
smell.
mind.
Oh, when you bite
Smell
into
like
that,
sulfur.
when you bite into that thing, it smells like a fart.
It does.
I can
Yeah.
already tell cats know.
As soon as you unshell it smells like a fart.
Oh, you're
Having
taking
a-
the shell
you're
off?
Having an egg.
Yeah.
You're having a hard boiled egg.
I'm starving.
Jim
right now.
fucks with some fucking hard-boiled eggs, man.
Nothing like
You rock and roll with those things.
something about a hard boiled egg that can.
Chin, have you been? I tell you, I told Chin this on the shop show. Jelly Roll wants to. He's going to start a podcast, doing like a seasonal podcast, where I'm going to help him on under Thick Boy. But then he was like, "Man, I also want to talk to you about getting the music business." I'm like, "Joe, I don't know music, man." He's like, "Yeah, but the mark and stuff that you and I can team up." I'm like, "All right." And then he's like, "We have to go after talent." I'm like, "Well, I don't know music, dude. I watch American Idol. That's all I got." And he's like, "No, we would start with Chin." I was like, "Really?" And then I was naming other guys, and he goes, "Those other guys are here." He's like, "I'm telling you, Chin can do it, man. He's here." I'm like, "Really?"
How cool is
Like,
Jelly
yeah.
Roll, man?
He's fucking.
Yeah, super
Chin, I hope
supportive.
you heard that.
Oh no, I did. Did they message me?
I
But I
text
mean,
Chin.
take yourself
I text
seriously.
Chin right after that.
I know, that was beautiful.
Brian, you should have seen the video of him and Jelly Roll freestyling in Nashville. Last year, or whatever.
Yeah.
They killed it. Chin was on the guitar and Jelly Roll
Chin's
was
very
Jelly Roll.
hitting the
I
vocals.
told Jill, I said, well, we got to be a
Fucking
little
amazing.
careful because he blows up like Morgan Wallen, then he's
No,
not
we
going to do
don't.
the podcast.
That's what happened.
And then you fuck me, Jelly. See how that works, buddy? And please stop
Yo,
drinking.
Chin,
But please
fucking.
stop drinking.
How many Asian country stars are there?
But I love all music. But I mean, yeah, I would definitely do
Yeah,
country
but
music.
Yeah, but
country,
how,
though, you
yeah,
know?
we know where we're going.
I know you like
we
all
know,
music,
yeah, we know
but-
where we're going.
Well,
Yeah.
Chin,
Unless you can dance.
Yeah,
you're
right.
doing country.
here's my big
do a
question.
country.
Hold on. Are you writing your own songs?
I've written a few songs.
I hate that. I hate that.
But no, am I
Hold
right?
on,
Currently
hold on.
writing? No.
I
This
don't
is why
like
I
that
said, but
hesitation.
this is why I said to Jelly, I go, Chin does all the covers, he crushed it, but we need original music. And Jelly goes, Bubba, there ain't a better writer in the game than me.
Yeah.
He goes,
believe it.
And Jelly
By the way,
goes,
I love
Jelly-
co-writing.
Jelly goes, you know how many songs I write a day? I'm like, no. He's like, oh, he has like one of the most trending country songs in the world.
Chin, your job is to have to quit this podcast.
No, not leaving ever. But I will definitely do an album.
Bro, if you're
with Jelly
selling out
Roll.
arenas,
Chin,
No, dude,
Chin.
no.
Now we got to take our 20%.
No,
You gotta take your money.
That's-
You gotta-
gotta get your
y'all
feet
better
wet.
fucking
Oh, no,
stop.
no, you're not getting a dime. No, it's my plan.
Better fucking-
It's my
I've
plan.
been here the whole. No, hold on.
No, but you know what? It would help. It would help the pod if Chin's like this huge music artist.
Oh,
It would help
yeah.
the pod, Daddy.
Hey, go to my story. Him singing Morgan Wallen.
Oh
right
no,
now.
no.
No, please, Chin.
Dude,
Please stop.
I'm telling you.
Chin, I
Go
need
to
you
it.
to take yourself very seriously, and I need you to hear what he just said, and I need you to call Jelly
No,
Roll
it was-
and co-write, and
it
I
was
need
very
you to fucking
yeah.
do that, and then you gotta wet my
20%.
beak. You gotta wet my beak.
Oh, look at that.
Get off that. Leave me alone.
Great, Shapel.
Oops.
Mister, I'll take your roses. Should have tagged Jelly in that.
By the way, that artist, he has an album out now. That's one of Jelly's boys too, Ernest, and that song is with Ernest and Morgan Wallen.
Oh, dope.
And it's called Flower Shops, and it is so good.
You know who I've been going back and forth with? We're supposed to meet up this week. Is Tom McDonald? That
Oh, yeah, the current event last week.
Oh, shit. Really?
Independent
I got in
record.
touch with him. Yeah,
Damn.
Him and
That's
Jelly
awesome.
are good boys. I was talking to Jelly about him. He's like, "That's my guy," and put us on a group text.
That's great.
Yeah.
Is he out of Nashville too? Or?
No, he's in L.A.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Based out of
interesting.
LA.
Could we
Yeah,
have him on
we're
the
gonna meet
podcast,
up.
man?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I like that guy.
Sick.
Interesting.
Yep. Yeah, Jelly knows the air, buddy.
Yeah.
He does.
And everybody loves him.
He knows
And
her
the most
body.
lovable fucking
Yeah.
guy.
Oh, he's the best.
Have you
So
met him
good.
yet, Brian? Oh, you have? Okay.
He's going on Joey Diaz's podcast.
Oh, hell
Finally,
yeah.
Joey reached out to him.
He's got great
awesome.
stories and everything else. He's
Great
really
story.
His pod to crush it. Crush it.
Yeah.
All right, Jim, what do you got?
All right, here we go.
B, let's take a little break from chatting with Shapel and just catching up with the bros, man.
Just catching up.
Dude, because listen, all you guys out there, you got student loans. If you want to pay off your
Student
student loan
debt.
faster,
Student debt.
dude, yes, it's not good, man. Let's talk student debt. All right, you could potentially save thousands with refinancing. All right, you got to do
Federal
it.
student loan payments are on hold, but with rates this low, now might be a good time to refinance.
Yep, Earnest was voted best student loan refinancing overall by NerdWallet. Earnest has some of the lowest rates, flexible payments, and an in-house team ready to help you out.
And
With Earnest,
you never pay fees, not late fees,
no,
right?
dude, with Earnest, you could change your interest rate, get a lower monthly payment. You never pay fees, not even late fees.
Can you talk to a real live human if you need help with
yeah,
Earnest?
Yeah, Earnest has actual humans who are going to talk to you, man.
Okay.
When you pay less interest, you can put the money towards your goals. With Earnest, it takes only 2 minutes to see what your new rate could be. There's no credit impact, and right now, Earnest is offering the Fine Kid listeners and viewers a $100 cash bonus. Refinance your student debt at earnest.com/fighter. Not available in all states. Once again,
Yep.
you get a $100 cash bonus when you visit earnest.com/fighter to refinance your student loan.
Visit earnest.com/fighter for more details. Not available in all states. Terms and conditions apply. By Earnest student loan refinancing made by Earnest Operations LLC, NMLS number 1204917, California financing law license number 6054788, 535 Mission Street, San Francisco, California 94105. Visit earnest.com/licenses for a full list of licenses.
Man, it is March, and that means March Madness. College basketball fans join the action on the court during the biggest tournament of the year with DraftKings Sportsbook. Turn your team's victory into your own big win. New customers can bet $5 on any team to win and get $200 in free bets. If they do, it's that simple. If they win, you win, bro. If Sportsbook isn't available in your state yet, you can still join the college hoops action with DraftKings Pools. Everyone can play free pools all March long for a shot at a share over 250,000 buckaroos in prizes. Simply join a pool and answer questions like, who will make it to the next round? Who will hit the most three-pointers? Then track your results. You also have UFC London this Saturday. Watch the Cowboys Fight Companion, 1 p.m., Thick Boy only YouTube with Chris D'Elia, Jeff Dye, UFC London. Bet on the big fights with the official sports betting partner of the UFC. We're talking about DraftKings Sportsbook. All you got to do for March Madness and UFC London, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. Use promo code FIGHTER. Bet $5 on any college hoops team to win and get $200 in free bets if they do. If they win, you win with promo code FIGHTER this week at DraftKings Sportsbook. Got to be 21 or older. Restrictions apply. See show notes for details.
So Jussie
Smollett
was
a fucking fraud.
I cannot
so
stand this shit.
He was sentenced on Friday to 150 days
yeah.
in Cook County. He's being held in a psych ward because I guess there are concerns that he may be suicidal due to the verdict, but he came out and said that I'm not suicidal, and then kind of alluding to the fact that someone may try to do something, and that's why he wants everyone to know that he's not suicidal. He doesn't want to end up like Jeffrey Epstein.
But he ain't like that.
Yeah, he's not.
That ain't.
And Black Lives Matter LA actually reposted a photo of him on their Instagram account saying, "We believe him."
This is perfect.
Yeah,
this is perfect.
Yeah.
I love when they get behind him. It's so perfect because it shows you how big of crooks that movement is. It's just all bullshit.
Well,
all bullshit.
I think it's definitely not going to help BLM's,
No.
credibility in that.
Oh, they
Oh,
lost.
I was reading. I was reading.
lost credibility.
I was reading the comments on it.
Yeah, I mean,
People were going off about it.
Yeah, it doesn't do.
no one-
It doesn't do BLM any good to do that.
I just don't understand it.
Who
Like, where's
said
the
that?
logic?
Was it an official BLM policy, or was it just the Los Angeles chapter or something?
I think it was just the Los Angeles.
Yeah.
no, the head of BLM had to step down because they found out they couldn't figure out where all the funding was going. Well, she bought several houses with the money, so she had to step down.
She's a Marxist too. It's interesting, kind of a interesting disconnect.
What's funny is Kamala Harris too and Biden haven't taken down their tweets supporting him, even after all this. It's hilarious.
They've supported him?
Oh yeah.
In what way?
Kamala Harris is like, I believe him. We got to stick by him.
do you believe
This is a
him?
hate crime. I love it. No, it's great that they do that.
My brain's just fucking going crazy.
You guys want to hear him in
He's
trial?
such a
I
piece
just don't
of shit.
understand the logic to
He's
like get
such
behind
a piece
him.
of shit.
Like someone just helped me understand that much.
He's just doubling down. He's a narcissist, and this is what narcissists
He's a gay Tupac, is what he said.
That's what he said.
That's what he did say.
Yeah, this is what news.
So the jury found you guilty, and I sentence you as I have. You have the right to appeal the findings and rulings of the court, or ask your sentence be modified. To do those things, you need to follow a notice of appeal in writing within 30 days. We also follow.
He's the only one wearing a mask.
Sentence, which would have to be followed in writing within 30 days. Anything not stated in those filings are waived for purposes of appeal. You cannot afford lawyers or transcripts. They would be provided free of charge. Do you have any questions?
No, I would just like to say to Your Honor that I am not suicidal. That's what I would like to say.
Okay.
I am not suicidal.
Okay.
I am not suicidal. I am innocent, and I am not suicidal.
His lawyer's like trying to tap him.
If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of Black Americans in this
Oh my God.
and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this, and I am not.
Yeah, you did.
And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself, and you must all know that. I respect.
He's so dramatic actor, right?
Jail time. I am not suicidal.
Okay. Mr. Uche, let me inquire, are there any post-sentencing
I just
dramatic. I like how he's like, now he's the victim. Then BLM is all because of his skin. It's more evidence. This is systematic racism in our judicial system.
Is that what they
no,
said?
no. Yeah, that's exactly what BML said. No. This moron created this entire scenario and tried to screw over everybody,
Yes.
and then got busted.
Yes, and yeah, I mean, obviously, it's so weird.
It drives me crazy.
It's hilarious.
It doesn't do any. It doesn't
I'm
do any good.
I'm literally like.
It doesn't do any good to stand behind.
I don't feel like it's
Jussie
real life.
Smollett, and it doesn't do any good to entertain his dramatic denials.
I know he walked out of the courtroom raising his fist in the air and shit.
Like, dude,
I was like,
dude, you fucking wrote a
I was like,
check.
hey man, if you just be like, hey, I fucked up. I think most people would be like, yeah, you know, and
he's
you know what I mean? Like
he's
if you just
hurting the
owned it-
culture by doing this.
Yes, I'm like,
Yeah.
if you just owned up and just like, what's wrong with you owning up? What's wrong with you on? I mean,
You want to be paid more and all that.
okay, cool. But like,
then he's
just own up to it. Like, you know what, man? I was going through some crazy shit. Whatever, blah blah blah.
A guy
Say
like that's
something.
not going to take ownership.
Oh gosh, it's fucking.
Well, he was already apparently before that sending himself letters, right? He was writing letters.
Hilarious.
He wrote letters to
yeah.
himself.
Racist
I
letters
journal.
He was like, I'm getting racist
And
letters on
homophobic
set.
letters.
Oh,
I was like,
he
who's
was-
sending them?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like writing letters like, hey,
No.
bro.
No. Like writing letters and be like, look what I got in the mail. And the
This is not a good guy.
It's all his handwriting.
staff was all
Just not a good guy.
misspelled murderer.
But also, cops,
No, the guy did. You're like, all right. Well,
the guy that's coming after me.
you struggle with spelling too, man.
It's also like cops are not dumb. Like doing this shooting scenario. Everything I did was wrong. Because I'm not trained. And when you deal with trained people, they can see 1,000 things you can't see.
Oh,
You
they
pull off
sniffed
a
this
crime.
out in 30 seconds.
Bro,
commit a
the
crime
cops
like
didn't even
this.
have to sniff it out. Most people were
Yeah.
like,
Online, everyone's like,
Well, why'd
They're
you,
like, what?
why'd you leave the noose on your neck? Like, well, you know.
Yeah.
The cop came and was like, anybody a victim of this, that'd be the first thing to do.
And what was going on out there? Didn't they have like a snowstorm?
There was a blizzard
And
at
most
2
people were
a.m.
like, they're like,
and we got
out at a
sub.
snowstorm, getting a sub.
You know what they say about narcissists?
Texas roll.
The narcissists.
Yeah.
They say with narcissists that they almost never think they're going to get caught. And in fact, narcissists and sociopaths, one of the first things that'll happen when they get convicted of like a murder or something, this FBI profiler was talking about it. One of the first things they do is they look up in surprise. They go, what? What?
Yeah.
Like they can't believe, like when their appeal and everything's gone, they're
Yeah,
like,
like Bill
wait a minute,
Cosby.
I'm
Yeah,
actually
you
going to
see that
jail?
in those them.
Oh yeah, Bill Cosby. The prosecutors said she's prosecuted like 70 people that did rape and these crimes. She goes, it's so strange. Every single one, when the victim is giving their testimony, every single one of them has like this weird like smirk. She's like every single one.
Smirk.
And she goes, and Bill
Like
Cosby
I got away with it. Or
Bill
something?
Cosby had the exact same smirk.
Wow.
Yeah.
A smirk. Your face tells the
Yeah.
story.
Just fucking.
Your behavior.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah. Well,
He's
that's
such a piece of shit. I mean, he'll never work again.
oh
Jussie Smollett.
no,
No.
no. He's. I mean, he's just. I don't know.
And he was on a hit show. Like his show was doing.
You know
the
what
show
he
was
could
always
do?
doing
What
good.
he would do is he would come clean, and then he
That's
would
never
go
happening,
to
bro.
therapy
That's
and
never
become
happening.
religious. And then
No,
maybe
that's never
that.
happening.
I don't know.
Americans,
I mean,
Americans will give you sometimes after 10 years a second chance, but I don't know.
I don't know. After looking at that, I'm like,
that's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
And I don't
You
think
got-
he's capable. I don't think he's capable.
You've
of,
doubled down.
Oh, he's doubled down.
He's just a shitty person, man.
the worst.
When he said I did not do this, I'm like, wait, what do you
Well, what's a guy like this do now? I mean, he goes to
serve
jail,
150
come
days?
out.
Ride with the BLM thing and just preach about racism.
There's no money there.
There is.
Maybe.
I'm
yeah.
sure the other GoFundMe or some shit for him. There's a lot
guess.
of dummies out there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What else you got, Jen?
I think for sure he does a reality show, without a doubt.
Really?
Yeah, and would you not tune in just to see how?
No, I
Hell
would
no.
not tune into that. I would.
You couldn't pay me enough
I
money
wouldn't
to
watch
watch
him do
that.
anything.
I'll be
My
interested to see
brain
what he
hurts
said.
right now watching this shit.
I know. I hate the guy. It's,
Yeah, I don't know what
Such a
network
douche.
would put that on.
All right.
Yesterday, Tom Brady had announced that he is officially unretiring and coming back to.
Were you
play football.
surprised by this?
No,
Yeah.
Really?
no.
He's going to be how old?
45.
40.
He's 44, right? He's as these past 2 months, I've realized my place is still on the field, not in the stands. That time will come, but it's not now. I love my
23rd
teammates.
season. 23 years as a football player.
He's such a badass.
God. I didn't know he got drafted as a baseball player, too.
44. He'll be 45 this year.
Yeah, he could have played. He got drafted to play Major League Baseball. So there is a difference. Like Kevin Bay was talking about this. He said there's a difference between being an athlete and being athletic.
Yeah.
An athlete's a guy who can jump high, run fast, and all that. And then there's athletic where you can play a lot of different sports. You've got the skill for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting distinction. I never thought of that. Kind of interesting, right? Like Brady may not be like the athlete that a lot of guys are, but he's athletic. as shit.
Athletic.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting distinction.
And Tampa Bay will load up again. They get some big free agents, especially Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to load up.
Good for him.
Ooh, this is interesting.
This is really
So I
interesting.
couldn't find exactly where it was originally posted because a lot of articles had snippets of it, but this is the only place I could find all of the text messages. I'm not sure how it came out, but there are text message screenshots between Pete Davidson and Kanye West.
Yeah.
And it's essentially
I assume Kanye released this because Pete keeps going, man, you're doing all this for publicity. Like, I'm not
It
about
was
to, I don't
apparently
need cameras.
Skeets, somebody close to
Skeets.
Pete.
Pete's friend. Yeah, Pete's
It was
buddy.
somebody close to Pete.
So
That
Kanye put,
release-
yo, Skeet, can you please
No,
take
this
a
is-
second and calm
Yo,
down?
it's Skeet. No, I said yo.
yes,
Yo,
the
it's
blue is
Yo,
Pete.
oh, yo, it's Skeet, which is the name Kanye gave him, which is funny. Can you please take a second, calm down? It's 8 a.m. and it don't got to be like this. Kim is literally the best mother I've ever met. What she does for those kids is amazing, and you are so fucking lucky that she's your kid's mom. I've decided I'm not going to let you treat us this way anymore. I'm done being quiet. Grow the fuck up. He goes, oh, you using profanity? Where are you at right now? You put in bed with your wife. Ooh. Happy to see you're out of hospital and rehab. And he goes, same here. It's wonders what those places do when you get help. You should try it. I'm in LA for the day if you want to stop being a little internet bitch boy and talk. Aggressive for Pete.
Yeah.
You don't scare me, bro. Your actions are so pussy and embarrassing. It's so sad to watch you ruin your legacy on the daily. And then Kanye says, you're more than welcome to come to Sunday service. I'm with Pete on this. He goes, why don't we meet after Sunday service and Saints game? I'll be at the Beverly Hills Hotel. We can have food and talk it out in my room, privately, one-on-one, man-to-man. He goes, what are you doing to your family is dangerous and going to scare them for life. Please handle these matters. Privately, bro, I beg you. And he goes, you want to see me come to Sunday service, which is so stupid. He put, this isn't public, dude. I'm not here for pictures and press, which obviously all you care about. I'm not for stands. Oh, she'd man up for once in your life. Let me help you, man. I struggle with mental stuff too. It's not an easy journey. You don't have to feel this way anymore. There's no shame in having a little help. You'll be so happy and at peace. You have no idea how nice I've been to you despite your actions towards me. I've stopped SNL from talking about or making fun of you, which they've wanted to do for months. I've stopped stand-up comedians. I've stopped stand-up comedians from doing bits about you because I don't want the father of my girls' kids to look bad out there. I have your back even though you treat me like shit because I want everything to be smooth. But if you continue to oppress me like you have for the past 6 months, I'm going to stop being nice. Yeah, man, you're dealing with comics, so Pete's going to light you up a little
Has he been, so he's been really bad to Pete the whole time?
Yeah.
He made a music video where he showed Pete's dead body, burying it.
Oh yeah, he was like burying.
And then he did say if anybody sees him, call him Skeet on the street. And then Kim was like, dude, what you're doing is, because he runs with some tough dudes. I think they're God's disciples or gangster disciples. Yeah, God's disciples in
That's
Chicago.
not good at all.
That's Kanye's crew. So Kim was like, yeah, stop this. It's dangerous for Pete. You're gonna get somebody hurt. And then Kanye had to come out and be like, hey, nobody put physical hands on him. I'll do that if we need to. It's just not. Kanye's
I think what he's doing is
Kanye's just a hurt individual.
But he's also,
lashing out.
I think there might be a method to his madness. I think he's like, look at me trending. I'm trending #1. That's kind of, a lot of this might just be that. Do you think that's real? And did that really come from Pete? Is that a real text thread? Because for him to say, I'm in bed with your wife, that was very inconsistent with the rest of the stuff.
I think it's real because I think Pete's taking so much shit. Because Kim posted too, finally addressing that they're officially together. Posted a real picture. She did on her profile.
Right.
So it's definitely. I think it's pretty real. Especially the way he was talking. I'm like, dude, I'm staying here. I'm not coming to your fucking public service. Like I'm not doing any of that, dude.
Well, what are you gonna do? Have a talk at Sunday service?
Well, he's like, I'm not doing this for publicity, man. Just meet me in person. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
So then that kind of makes sense what you're saying then, Brian. Because it's like, if he went to the Sunday service and there could be fucking paparazzi or whatever, it's like, oh, Pete and Kanye.
But that's why Pete's saying that, no, that goes against his thing.
Yeah.
He's saying, Pete's saying, I'm not doing this for publicity. I'm not going to your Sunday service so there's cameras and pictures.
Yeah.
To come to my hotel room, this is a private matter.
But then he made it public. That's what I'm saying.
Pete didn't make this public.
Yeah.
Pete didn't blast that out.
Somebody did, close to him.
Someone did. Usually Kanye, but
He
then
doesn't have social
It's
media.
weird because the text messages aren't
not
blue.
anymore. But then Kanye, because that
which means Pete was from Pete's phone. Whoever screenshot.
I just love that we're all talking about it. Like I'm actually
hate
interested. I kind of like it. This is the first time I've ever been interested in this pop culture like drama, but it's interesting because I was watching Kanye because my girl follows this stuff. So I was watching Kanye. He gets on Instagram and starts talking about like his entire life. It's unbelievable. He's like, oh yeah, so remember when I told you guys blah blah blah, and then well, guess what? And he's just keeping everybody abreast on I think it's North and how he doesn't get to see North and how Kim
which isn't true. No,
It's all
that's
this
true.
stuff.
No, that's true. Yeah, it's not
I
good.
think it's breaking news that Kim is getting a protective order against Kanye currently.
I think Kanye really struggles with mental health, and it's pretty evident in his rants and tweets and stuff like that. It's not good, man.
He needs
and then also he needs a lot of help, and also the harassment of Kim. Like that's what I'm
saying.
Not the best way to handle it.
No, and even Kim is texting him offline. Like she's like, "Hey, man, what are you doing?" And he posts that.
And then he posts it. Yeah, he puts you on blast.
It's not good, man. I think he's really mentally ill. I think he's a genius. I like Kanye, but this just ain't the way to handle it.
No,
like you lost your girl, man. Like that shit happens.
You lost your girl maybe because of this too. Like that's a difficult thing
Oh,
to
you
live
could
with.
imagine dealing with that.
I don't think she wanted to like be broken up. She wanted to raise
His kids are so sweet, man. It sucks all the way around.
Well, it's tough.
And I like Pete too. It sucks.
Yeah.
What else you got, Jen?
So there is a model. She was on the cover of Playboy Africa. She's doing a, I guess, side hustle where she is telling girls, if you want to test your boyfriend, send me $2,000 and I'll go and DM him or text him once you give me his Instagram handles or his phone number. If he is a faithful man and doesn't try to meet up with me, I will return you your money. But if he tries to establish a day and a time to meet up with me, then I keep your money and you'll get to know whether your boyfriend's willing to cheat on you or not.
Girls are probably eating this up, huh?
Probably.
Yeah, I bet she's doing pretty well.
It's not a bad business.
Let's take a
look
big
at what she
test.
looks like. Let me make sure everything's okay. Okay. All right. Yeah.
But what guy's like, all right, are you coming to I mean, I guess I'll fly to
Also,
Africa.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. What
By the
guys?
way, by the way,
yeah.
though, it's bullshit because a lot of guys just want to have a fantasy. They're not going to do it. They're just going to talk to her. You know, sometimes it's just a little.
She also looks like she would do that.
Yeah. Yeah. She doesn't look like she's in law school right now. But
I thought this.
She looks short with a big head.
Yeah.
that's a big head.
Yeah. I mean, she's not a bad looking girl, but
she's definitely a honey trap. I mean, there are a lot of guys that.
for sure.
Who's that awesome guy? Who's that
guy's
amazing
fantastic.
guy? You're amazing, dude.
That
guy's
would
so
be the
cool.
one person who catches Brian's eye.
Oh,
on the
he's
street.
simply.
"Who's that guy?"
That's because he's simply amazing. That is the gay Browner Conor McGregor. Look at that guy.
God, he looks sweet.
Oh, and is wearing his dick
A
straight
sunga?
up? Is his dick being worn straight to the?
To the left there.
That's
left,
to the
there.
left.
Tucked
To the
it up.
left.
Oh, stop it, you
That shit's to the left.
naughty,
He says a
naughty
Naughty
man.
boy.
There.
Oh.
He's not, and he's definitely straight.
Boy, she has
There you
a
go.
head like a Rottweiler.
She's got her head. She's got a head on her.
She does have a
I
head.
am not attracted to that, but that's okay.
I mean, she's pretty hot, but there's something going
Not
on.
for me. That's a.
And that
that's
boy
a
got
gigantic
all the sugar in the tank.
She's got a lot of sugar. A lot of sugar.
Oh, boy.
Fucking underwear.
God,
But I'm very. It's
she's
actually
gorgeous
an
girl.
excellent business idea.
Yeah, it really is.
It's a good business idea. I will honey
Until
pot your
guys
guy.
see this.
Well, yeah. Now it's out. You know?
I also
I'm
feel
sure
like you
other girls
should
gonna
kind
do
of know better if you're like, let's say you're a normal dude, you have maybe like 700 Instagram followers, and randomly
this
like this woman
dime
starts
piece?
liking your photos or DMing you. You
Some
should
guy that works
probably
at
know
Home
something's
Depot's
up.
like, Miss Africa wants my dick?
Yeah, right?
I mean,
Figure it out,
Hey.
dude.
God. I mean, how many of those do you get? And my buddy fell for it. My buddy was like, "Look at this girl." I go, he's like, I go, do you see that she said she's from Ohio, but she's talking. She's going, "I would like to make your acquaintance. You look nice person."
People from Ohio will talk like
Hey,
She also has
dude.
7 million followers.
She's from Russia,
Yeah,
right? Or
She can
wherever.
ask you for money, dude.
Unbelievable. He's
What else
like,
you got,
you
Jen?
think so? I go, do I think?
I can't even believe that catfish show still exists. They're on like season whatever, fucking 15.
You can get catfish.
Because people are still doing that on the regular.
Oh yeah, people are lonely and they want
People will catfish a motherfucking.
But some people are desperately lonely. And
I think there's a spin-off called Ghosted where they're kind of running out of ideas for catfish. So many people are privy to like all those different ways to catfish people now, where they have a new show setting two people up, one person who got ghosted by another, and then they confront
and they're
each
like,
other.
"What's up? Why'd you ghost me?" And she's
Yeah.
like, "Cause I
It's so
found a
weird.
boyfriend." I'm like, that's the episode. Cause I moved on. Fuck boy.
Is
How
this
about
another
that?
MTV for MTV?
I don't.
Yeah,
I
I
think
believe
it's
it
off air now, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they tried it for
Yeah.
a season and it didn't work
Ghosted.
out.
Because they would go to guys and be like, "Yeah, dude, I
That's
because I
kinda-
got
yeah.
a girlfriend. What do you mean ghosted?"
Personally, I love catfishing back. I'll be like, "Where are you? Do you need money?" I told
What's
you
your
about
cash app? I'm gonna send it right
I
now.
did. I told you about the guy I had him driving all over fucking Jamaica, Kingston, where he was because he was telling me that he was going to give me money, and he said, "I'll give you money. You won this thing, but you have to pay the taxes on it, and I have to pay the taxes for you."
Yeah.
It was the lamest thing, and I'm like, "Well, how much money is it?" And he goes, "It's $42,000." I go, "And so how much do I have to give you?" He goes, $3,200. I go, I don't. Can I give you half of it now? And the guy, yeah, so I go, "Okay, just give me the Western Union." So the guy would be like, "Okay, and I go, "Okay," and I go, "Is it there?" And the guy go, "It's not there." I go, "What do you mean it's not there? I sent it." And he goes, "Well, it's not there." I go, "Well, what? Give me another Western Union." And I was getting really frantic. I had him running all over he kept calling me. I did it for about
You're
2
that
days.
piece of shit.
Oh, 2 days. And then finally
Yeah.
I went like this. I go, he goes, "It's not there." I go, "It's not?" He goes, "No." I go, "Well then, okay, I know what I'm doing. I've been sending it to your goddamn ass." Or something like that. He goes, "What?" I go, "Did you check your ass, you piece of shit?"
These guys are scumbags.
Boom, McLeod, whatever. And I was like, "Fucking idiot." He hung up on me.
Well, Brian can't go to Jamaica.
Nope.
It was funny hearing Brian say.
Well, there's a
Bumbleclot.
guy, a guy,
Right? Did you hear
a
him
guy
say
I
it?
know. What's that?
It was funny hearing you say Bumbleclot.
My fucking the guy who owns, I don't say his name, I guess. So my buddy Travis, he got Travis owns.
Oh yeah.
So his girl was in Mexico, and he got a call he just gets a call out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, they kidnapped her.
Yeah, guy goes, I kidnapped your girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I guess he couldn't get in touch with his girlfriend, and he was going to send money, and it was just this whole scam.
It was a whole scam.
Somehow they
It was
found
fake.
out. They found out she was in Mexico because she posted, I think, on Instagram.
Yeah, be
and
careful.
then he found all this. They just find all your
He was like
information.
freaking out about to send money, and then she was like, "What's wrong with you?" He's like, "You're not kidnapped." She's like, "No." He's like, "Oh shit, I was about to wire 30 G's for
Exactly.
your life."
Yeah, and it almost worked. It almost worked, but she was in Mexico,
completely fine.
and he knew everything
Bruh.
about her because he had done all the research.
That would freak me the fuck out.
Of course
these,
it would.
These guys get you, man. What do you got, Chin?
They go above and beyond just to get you to send some cash.
It works.
All right, I don't really follow. Oh, well, I don't follow at all WWE or pro wrestling, but this guy had his neck broken while he did a trick, and I'll show you the actual footage of it.
Oh no!
Oh,
I don't like this stuff.
Yeah, I can't watch it.
Watch. His name's Big E, but he said he's gonna be okay. He's fine. He actually posted this message afterwards.
You can lose all.
I can't thank all of you beautiful people enough for all of your concern and your
neck
messages.
brace.
It's very heartwarming. I can move all my digits. You see that?
God.
That's
Just great,
nice.
yeah.
It's always a good
Thank
thing.
God.
Strength feels fine, but unfortunately, right now they tell me my neck is broken. So there's that. But once again, thank you, everybody. I'm gonna be all right. I'll be good. Don't worry. Go to sleep. Don't worry about old me.
Dude,
but,
what
for
do you
real,
do in
thank
that
you.
situation?
And
I mean,
I
seems
appreciate
all right.
all of you, for real.
Quit wrestling.
I hate that stuff. That suplex shit.
Yeah,
Bro, why would
I don't know
always
how
make you nervous
He
when
landed
you're
right
wrestling
on his
against
head.
Fuck
No,
that.
never.
Fuck it.
Never.
No,
Why?
one's gonna spike you on your head because they're professionals.
Yeah,
Like, no one gets spiked on their neck.
but when you get it, when somebody grabs you and suplexes you this way,
No, you know how to fall. You do. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right.
This is a woman. Actually, no. This one first. So this LA reporter, I think KTLA, he was talking about an intersection that has a bad hit and run thing that happens there all the time, and then there's a hit and run as he's telling the story.
that's a great fucking. That's a stroke of luck.
Yeah.
You see Hoover Street here. Officials say it's one of the most dangerous streets in all of Los Angeles. And now...
Jesus Christ.
He's like, what
He just
the-
takes off.
Yeah.
Just more evidence as to how scary it is here on Hoover Street. We did call 911. The police came out here to help those victims out there. Fortunately, they were not hurt, but very much in shock. But
So that guy's bumper fell off, so
Hey,
they have his
first of all,
license plate.
square.
Yeah, they
hey,
got-
you square. Make it more interesting. Be like, dude, we were just talking about this, and it just happened.
You know,
And
Jesus Christ, you
I
see
know,
that?
And it wasn't staged. Like, be more excited, you fucking square.
He goes, there it is. Like I told you, it's a
Boring.
real problem on
Brian
Hoover
bringing
Street.
square
Yeah.
back.
Boring.
Hoover Street's a problem for many reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to go down Hoover Street.
That was impressive.
So this is the director of Black Panther.
This
Yes.
is interesting. Have you heard this, Brian?
No.
So it's a black teller at a bank, and he comes in to get cash out. He doesn't say anything. He just
Hands a note.
Hands a note
This is
for
the
the
note.
amount of money, $12,000. So I would like to withdraw $12,000 cash from my checking account. Please do the money counter somewhere else. I'd like to be discreet.
Oh.
So he's doing that because whenever he gets money out, like people notice because the counter.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to get robbed. So he's a black man, with a face
Sure.
mask, just hands the note.
Yeah.
But he also hands his ID and his checking card. Some young teller, bank teller,
Panicked.
called the cops.
Yeah, you're told to do that right away, right?
I don't think so, because if he hands you his ID,
His and his
thing-
bank card?
and also what bank robber is trying to get 12 grand? Wouldn't he ask for more? And there's no threat but here's the thing, that note is on the back of a stub, like a receipt.
Artie Lang tells a really funny joke about how he wrote as a goof. He's like 18, and he goes into a bank and he writes, "I have a gun. Give me all your money."
Yeah.
He gives it to the woman, and the woman's face goes white. She just gives him a bunch of money, and she fucking sends him. He gets fucking. He's like, whatever, and I think he took some money.
Yeah.
He was like, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then
He robbed a bank.
the fucking judge is like, let me read this out loud. I have a gun. And Artie kept going, he goes, and he tried to talk. He goes, I can explain. He goes, shut up. He fucking Like,
Who do you have, Judge
He didn't put him in
Judy?
jail. He goes, "You're doing fucking community service." He's fucking sitting there at the docks, and the guy was a mafia guy. Guys,
Yeah.
just sit here and
Yeah, do your
fucking don't rob fucking banks, dummy.
Yeah, I mean, good thing it was a black teller, not a white teller, because then we'd have a real problem. Yeah.
Well, but I guess if you're, I would be nervous about that note.
But when she's talking to the operator on the phone for 911, the operator goes, "Did he give you an ID?" And she goes, "Yeah." She goes, "Did you look at the ID?" She's like, "He's just acting weird." She's like, "Well, he might just want to be discreet about it because he's taking out so much cash."
Yeah.
Good for that
She's like,
operator.
and she goes, "We'll send cops out, but he might just want to be discreet. It's so much cash." She's like, "Yeah, I don't know," and hangs up the phone.
Yeah, you get nervous. Well,
Okay, Elon Musk went on Twitter to challenge Putin, and he put it in his own language as well.
I don't think Elon wants that fight.
Does Elon have any background
I don't think he does.
in any combat sports?
don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, I'm putting my money on Putin. Putin will fuck.
But what's the bet? If he beats him, does the war stop?
Yeah, well, yeah. What
Like,
yeah,
is
what's
Elon
the-
Musk our
What are the
last
terms?
hurrah for this? Is this?
Stakes are Ukraine.
Do you agree
So
to
get
the
out of
fight?
I
Ukraine.
mean, I love this. I love that he did this.
No, it's cool. Yeah,
Big
but
silly.
can we send somebody else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want Elon
appreciate
Musk
it,
to
but
be our first pick.
I got all my money on Putin. Putin is a black belt in judo and has a bunch of other combat experience.
the only thing you got to bank on is Putin's old, man. And there's rumors he's doing all this crazy shit because he has a cancer. He wants
What?
For his legacy, yeah.
Wow.
But Elon, if he accepts the fight, can we send? Oh, I don't know. Can we send John Jones?
Yeah,
instead
someone.
to make sure that Ukraine's going to be okay.
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
Wait, how old is Putin?
70 something.
No, I don't think he's that old. I think
Almost
Putin's
69
70.
says.
So he's 69?
69.
So we got to find a badass 69-year-old out here
Damn, that's
that can go
old.
out there and
That's
fuck
old.
him up.
Yeah,
Go get him, Brian.
Can we send Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
It's a fair one.
We don't want to bank on Brian either. We want to send somebody with
I'd
real
send-
combat experience.
I would.
How do you think you would do, Brian?
Putin's a black belt.
He's
But
he's
you-
a judoka though.
I know you and you did.
He's got a lot of the tricks, but I would. He's 70. He's gonna have.
and you would get it. So yeah, that's a
gonna
fair
have
one.
his hands
That's a
full.
fair one.
He's gonna have his hands full with me.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't think
Putin-
Putin's taking a random fight with you. I think we got to sound like a real celebrity. It's kind of like the Jake Paul thing. I
Yeah.
love you, but
But
Hey,
but it's
You're
from
so fucking harsh.
Mr. Putin. He's from Goldberg's and from
Matt TV.
school that's not longer anywhere. And also
Putin's gonna go, not enough
Fighter
clout,
and the
man.
Kid and
Can you send Jake Paul?
Conspiracy Social Club.
Can you send Jake Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who you would send. You know, Putin's clearly not going to.
Speaking of Jake Paul, did I hear? Does he actually want to fight Conor or Masvidal in an MMA fight?
He wants to fight Conor. He gave a pretty appealing
In an
deal,
MMA
too.
fight?
Yeah, in the UFC. He goes one fight. He goes, Dana, if Conor beats me, I'll never say your name again. I'll retire. He goes, but if I beat him, you have to agree to my proposal for fighter pay. Look at that. If I lose, I donate my entire purse to all UFC fighters who make less than $50K a fight.
love
Never mention UFC again. It's pretty compelling.
It's very compelling.
Dana's not going to do it, but it's pretty
you
compelling.
wouldn't?
No.
Do you put your money on Conor in this situation?
Conor would be a minus 3,000.
Minus
Yeah,
3,000. Yeah.
I wish Dana would do it. It'd be so fun.
Yeah.
Not happening though.
No. But Jake must have a lot of confidence in himself as a. I think he's.
It's also marketing too. He
And he's
knows
so smart.
Dana's not going to agree
He's
to the
great.
fighter
He's
pay.
smart.
and
I
all
love
that
him. They
shit.
stand
Yeah,
up
it's so
for the
smart.
fighters.
Yeah. It'd be so cool if Dan was like, okay.
Yeah. I don't think he wants.
Chin was saying, you imagine if Jake in some weird world
If he beat him, like,
Conor,
what happens then?
and Dana has to do all that pay shit. It'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he entertain it? Just because it's like
There's no really
rather-
huge upside for Dana.
Yeah,
It's-
okay.
It's actually all downside for Dana.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you have to agree to that fighter pay, I bet that the
you want
fighter
Conor
pay
to win, and you know.
But it would be a massive, massive.
It'd be the
fight.
biggest pay-per-view of all time.
for sure.
Yeah.
All right, I don't follow basketball, but so, what's his name? Jason
Russell
Whitlock. Jason Whitlock, he used to do MMA, which he was really bad at, but he does other
Jason
sports.
Whitlock used to do MMA.
Yeah, remember that
He was on Fox, and then people hate.
Yeah, his take on MMA was really bad. He wasn't really.
I can't.
But he does sports stuff.
He does sports, and everything's like. He's kind of like the Tucker Carlson for black people. Like he's
a conservative black guy.
Big time.
He's a conservative black guy.
He's like Candace Owens, but for sports. Oh, he is.
But he's like an antagonizer.
He was on Outkick all the time. Yeah, he's.
I don't think I've heard of him.
Met him a couple times. Good guy.
Yeah, he seems like a smart dude, but he seems like he plays that heel.
So what's he saying?
Not keto though. Not
keto. Not keto.
I don't think, show me a picture of him.
Okay, hold on.
Now, to protect his brand, Russell Westbrook.
Okay, I'll show you in a second.
ESPN channel.
So Russell Westbrook, apparently that's Jason Woodlock.
You've seen him a lot, probably on different.
He's been
different
all
sports
over.
shows.
Okay.
He was with,
okay. He's a sports announcer.
Yeah.
He was with Jason Whitlock all the time.
They're
Did he
together.
play football too?
Absolutely not, sir. No.
Bro, what's that picture right there that says Jason Whitlock
I
football?
think he did play football.
Oh, maybe he did.
Played in the Cardinals.
Well, that's Ball State. That's not Arizona Cardinals.
It's not.
No, that is a college team.
Come on, you might be right. That's Ball State.
That's Ball State in the 70s.
Okay. Let's see. Here.
Played at Ball State offensive.
There you go.
line.
Thank you.
There you go.
So he played. So that's cool.
There you go.
Hey, shout out to Ball State, right?
So I guess
Woodlock, to protect his brand, Russell Westbrook, Nike, and ESPN channel Jussie Smollet.
so. He's saying so. Russell Westbrook went on to say that I guess they call him Westbrick now, which is
he's
like
playing so bad.
Yeah,
because
that's
he's not
what
a
I'm
fit for the Lakers in any capacity.
Okay,
he's playing so bad. He's getting death threats, which I hate.
That's not, of course, obviously
his
that's not
family's
cool.
getting death threats. He's just playing bad.
But so Westbrook said he had his kid say that the kid went to school and it was like he always says his last name Westbrook, right? Because he's so proud of the name. So now that everyone keeps saying Westbrook, he says he has to stop that from as soon as someone says it, he has to stop it immediately because his kids affected all that stuff.
I get it.
So Whitlock is saying like you're bringing your kids in because nicknames and making fun of sports people has been around forever since sports has been there.
Yeah, but there hasn't been social media since sports has been there.
But I mean,
how old's his kid?
He also said, I don't know, but he's also said Westbrick isn't like calling him, a really bad name. It's just kind of like he's not making the shots. So that's what
But
they're
if
saying.
your kid's getting bullied at school, being called Westbrook,
No, he's blaming Westbrook of bringing his kid in because he doesn't have the courage to tell him I don't want you to say it about me. It's because of my kid. That's what Woodlock was saying.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's saying he's a coward for doing that.
Fans suck.
I don't think Russell Westbrook's a coward. I don't.
Of course not.
No, people are being so mean to him.
It's like that guy.
His wife had to come out and, like stick up for him.
Yeah, she did
Death
too.
So
threats
hard
and
to
shit.
be
These motherfuckers go so hard as if they fucking play
But
the
that's
game.
what bothers me. It's like to get to be him and to be that good for that long.
Dude, he's a Hall of
It's
Fame,
so
a bona
fucking
fide
hard.
Hall of
Yeah, I'm
Fame.
sorry he's
MVP?
having a bad season for whatever reason.
He's never been MVP, but he's a monster.
I thought he was. I thought he got
He's
MVP.
such
I
an
don't think
athlete.
so.
He's such a fucking amazing athlete.
I don't think he was the MVP.
Yeah.
He's a
He is.
stud,
He's a
though.
superstar. So okay, I mean, I guess.
Did
the
he
rest
have
of
that?
us
Oh, when he had all those triple doubles.
Look at
Yeah.
that. Look at
Yeah,
that.
he won.
right?
Yeah. There you
Yeah,
go.
he averaged a triple double.
I mean, so
Nutsos.
I don't even know what that means, but it sounds awesome. But I mean, like
Triple
for
double.
real.
So you score double points in points, assists, rebounds.
Jesus
Every
Christ.
single game, dude.
Well, there
Monster.
you go. So I'm sorry he's having an off fucking
season.
He's just not a fit
you
for the
guys.
Lakers. It's
God,
just it's tough.
fans are the worst.
Yeah.
I can't stand when people are ready to throw people away like that. I remember when Matt Leinart, he wasn't doing that well in the pros.
Well, he never did well, but yeah.
I know, but my buddy was like, he's done. He's just done. And just I know, but
He's
can
a
you
good
not,
commentator now.
Can you
but-
not like just dismiss a dude like
Yeah,
that?
as a fucking human.
He's a quality human being, man.
Yeah, and social media makes it way worse for
Yeah.
these guys because you have access to him now. If he,
You have access to
if
him.
he partakes.
Yeah, because you can go to his fucking profile and just talk shit.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see the huge alligator. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but also even at games they yell out stuff at the games too, which is
It's like what
They
the
yelled
fuck?
at LeBron too. LeBron
I got a
yelled
question
at
for
him.
everybody.
They yell
before
at
we do
LeBron?
this. What animal, universally cross culturally, has always been feared by human beings?
Dog.
No. No.
animal, any animal.
Shark.
Any animal.
Shark?
Anything in the animal kingdom. Snakes. Snakes. And what are the three animals that when we were in the trees as monkeys or whatever, what were the three animals that we always had to watch out for?
Cheetah, snake.
Cats.
Yeah, cats, snakes.
Snakes. One more thing. What are monkeys afraid of to this day? birds of prey, eagles.
Oh yeah.
Now, here's my last
Are there a lot of
thing.
eagles?
What's another mythological creature that is represented on caves in art cross-culturally all over the world throughout all time? It's really fascinating.
Bears?
Not bears,
Minotaurs?
not minotaurs. It's really fascinating.
Snakes,
Not snakes,
cats,
not cats. It's a mythological creature.
A mythological.
gotcha.
Duh. Okay.
Bigfoot.
Not Bigfoot. Not Bigfoot.
What
It's
is
really
it? What is it, dude?
So think about what you just said and put all those animals together.
The bird. I can't think of the name.
Put all those animals. You just said cat, bird, snake.
Sphinx.
Okay.
A liger?
Put them all together. Put them all together. And what is the animal that is represented?
I don't know. I never know what the
represented
fuck
like
he's talking about.
cross-culturally from Japan
just
to Europe.
Just fucking give it to us.
cultures
The
that have
dragon.
the dragon.
Fuck, I finally got one.
A dragon.
It's taking me forever.
And what they think is that so chimpanzees, if they see a fucking snake, they flip the fuck out. And then what they'll do,
Even
is
big
if-
ones?
Yeah, and the huge ones. And if they see a snake, what they'll do is they will sit over here out of reach and stare at that motherfucker all day. They will not take their eyes off that thing. And they think also that human beings have incredible eyesight. We as human beings are amazing at being able to spot snakes in camouflage. Better than any other
Oh
animal.
yeah, when I'm on that trail,
You see it right away.
Yeah.
And that's because you've evolved that way, because snakes are no joke in the wild.
no,
And
especially on
even-
that trail. And then I've had people like, God damn, man, you know where they're at everywhere. I'm like, yeah, because if you think it's a log, it's not a
You
log.
see it right away.
Right away.
Most animals don't see that.
Yeah.
And you've evolved to be able to see that.
It's
as a
crazy
primate.
how good I've gotten at reading those fucking
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
But no other animal can see that. Those patterns. We have
Yeah.
we have eyes that are adapted to that. And it's really interesting, all that anthropological stuff. I hope you guys wrote that shit down.
What book was it?
Dragons.
This book
is a-
called
this is
Caves
a-
Are Us.
This is called Dragons Are Us.
What else you got, Jen?
All right, this is the last one. So this paddle boarder,
That's a
people
dragon.
are criticizing her because of how she handled this situation.
Huge allegation
kind of-
of terrorizing people and unveiled killed in Florida State Park.
Terrorizing paddleboarder. So this particular one. I honestly just look at the video,
Yeah, but don't paddleboard, you know?
I know.
especially in Florida.
Especially around that.
Yeah.
That thing
So
will
just
fucking-
watch and listen.
Does she
listen to
kill
her.
it?
No, no.
Now, that's not a croc, so they're a lot less aggressive. But
Get
this,
away from me. Get away from
You're the one in his house, bitch.
All right?
No.
Push him away at the paddle.
Go away.
that's scary.
Well, that'd be terrifying.
But then she pushes him like that.
He's all. I love how he's just floating. He's like, all right, bitch.
All right, bitch.
That's a fucking super friendly.
Push me with that shit
Alligator.
again, punk motherfucker.
It looks like it was just drifting and it just happened to drift towards her.
Yeah.
And she pushed
And
away.
then
They're
they
like,
just
get out
shot
of the
in the
water.
face?
Yeah, they
That's
killed
not
it.
normal for that thing to be that confident.
That chill.
Somebody's been.
Well, he
feeding
knows.
that
He's like,
motherfucker.
bitch, we'll just wait till you tip over.
Yeah. Somebody's been.
He's like, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill. I see everybody
I'll
tip
let that
over.
one slide. I'll let that slide.
Wait till the
Meanwhile-
rapids pick up down here about a half a mile down.
I'm balls deep in crocodile shit and fucking. I'm watching this YouTube thing. They're in Indonesia and the cops are patrolling and they see a guy letting his nets out. He's in the river. Now in the river where crocodiles are, you can't see anything. And this dude is like in the water up to his like thighs.
Yeah.
And you hear the cop go, "That guy's brave." In Indonesian, that guy's brave. He's very brave. That fisherman. And that's what he does. He's been fishing there. Well, as the boat goes by, they go, and that was the last time they saw that fisherman.
Oh yeah, I mean, Croc's like, oh, cool nets.
Yeah. Then they went to catch the giant croc that did it, and they couldn't find him because it's a river. And
Yeah.
that was what he was doing.
Is that it, Jen?
That's it.
That's
Yeah,
it,
peace
brother.
so hard. This Saturday, fight companion for the big London card. Could be a pay-per-view, but the UFC is giving us a treat. We have the London Fight Night, 1 p.m. Pacific. It's during the middle of the day, only on Thick Boy. You got Jeff Dye, Chris D'Elia, and myself for UFC London this mother trucking Saturday, only on thickboy.com. Sign up right now for the Tough Mudder, April 9th, Thick Mudder. It is a 10:30 a.m. start time. You can do the 5K or 15K. Use the Thick Boy promo code on Tough Mudder and get 10% off your entry fee. We also just dropped the Thick Mudder merch at thickboy.com. If you order this week, you will have it just in time before the race, April 9th. So get you some. Hollywood Improv is next Wednesday, March 23rd. Shab and Friends, one show, one night only, 8 p.m. That'd be our 7th sold-out show in a row. Get on it right now. Don't wait till next week. It will sell out again. Then Chicago is also next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Chicago, Schaumburg Improv, March 24th through 26th. My outfit's going to be fucking fire. And then April 14th through 16th is Stand Up Live in Phoenix, Arizona. Get you some.
Get you some. I'll see you in Louisville, Kentucky this weekend, kids. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then Daddy has Miami coming up March 25, 26, 27. And get your tickets for Tampa, Florida, April 15, 16, and 16. Oh, just 2 nights. April 15, 16. I'm excited. So there it is, kids. I'll see you there.
Boom. April 8th and April 9th, Salt Lake City, Wise Guys Comedy Club. Boom.